We bring on board Atul Khanna. He's Chief Accounting Officer at LG Electronics India. Joining us, we're also joined by Sanjay Chitkara, who's Director and Co-Chief Sales and Marketing Officer at LG Electronics India this morning to try and make the trends as to what's playing out within the consumer durable space. Atul, great having you. Let me first start off with you. And Sanjay, great having you as well. But Atul, first off, just if you can give us a sense as to how trends are playing out in August. It's been a patchy kind of monsoon, right? Demand trends, how are they playing out? How are they sustaining? And raw material prices, give us a sense of both of those to start off.
First of all, hello to you as well as to all viewers
Great
of your
having you.
channel, right? And if I talk about, as your question is on the demand prospect, firstly, right? As we have seen a very good demand in quarter one of this fiscal year, and it is the demand is growing same momentum as of now we see. Though monsoon season sometimes is patchy, there were some floods over there in some part of the country. There are some other way. Sometimes we see that monsoon is not going well, whereas somewhere monsoons are going very well. So very important aspect here is that our trade partners' confidence is have boosted with a good sell-through season in quarter one and in the month of July and August as well till now. So which has taken to their optimized level of inventories and their rotation of cash flows has become better. It gives a very good boost to the market consumer demand in the going forward period as we are entering into a festive season now, and we are very well prepared. So, with respect to your answers on pricing part, yes, the raw material prices are particularly somehow worrisome, but we have already protected those impacts in our pricing as of now, and we will see the trends which are going on into the market take a right call on the right time. So, but we want particularly to grow in a good segment growth across our all product categories, as we have seen in quarter one. So, we are confident that we would be surpassing all our better, I will say, prospects in terms of consumer demand and sell through also.
Sanjay, if I could get you in on the conversation, if I just look at the home appliances and air solution EBIT specifically, that's seen a growth of just about less than 1%, despite sales higher by over 13.5%. Tell me, why is it that the margins are not really keeping pace with the revenues in these segments?
See, for quarter one, if you see our all product categories have grown in double digit. It's not 1%. I think you are referring to our last financial year sale. But in quarter one, our all product categories have grown in double digit. It shows a very diversified outlook. See, LG is not dependent on any one product category or any one season as compared to other sector players in this sector. We are a fairly diversified company, and we have proved this year. We registered a growth of 15.5%, and we improved our margins by 26.2% in EBITDA, and PAT increased by 27.2%. See, the air conditioning in the AC space, it is highly competitive space, and there are around 16, 17 players are there. As compared to other large players and television, there is relatively less competition. Despite of the fact we registered this growth, we improved our margin. It shows LG brand strength and India's fundamental, and we are completely prepared for this festival season.
And Atul, I just again trying to get a sense, how is inventories shaping up in the system? At least on the air conditioning side of things. I'll come to televisions as well, because the performance there as well has been impressive, and whether that is sustaining or not. But just on the air conditioning side of things, how are things? How's the inventory shaping up?
So, if you see that it was a very good sell-through season during quarter one, and July to September, this quarter would always be a very lean period for the AC season, and thereafter also. So, but the inventory level of air conditioners is extremely well with respect to the last year when we have closed quarter one, last fiscal year quarter one. So it has a very positive impact on the trade partners' confidence also that material is not there in the warehouses. So, or I will say, call it as an optimized material is there in the warehouses for air conditioners. It gives us room for us as a diversified portfolio product company where we can expand now washing machine and television for the festive season. So, and more importantly, here is that premiumization is happening. Indian consumer behavior is changing towards the premiumization. And when we see the premium portfolio in our books, that it has grown very rapidly, and our contribution of all our premium products in across all product categories has crossed more than 50%. And it is going beyond growth of TV has grown more than 50% in that 55-inch and category television. Vis-a-vis in air conditioners also, if we talk about five-star air conditioners, split air conditioners, we have grown more than 30% in sell-through. So that is a very positive, particularly part in terms of inventory management. Coming to your question on television inventory also, though the quarter one has shown a very tremendous growth in the television segment, whereas a good FIFA World Cup and before that it was an IPL World Cup, right? Those have given a boost to the consumer behavior change towards the large screen. So people are moving towards more tech-based products now, giving more, they are less price sensitive now becoming and taking an advantage to upgrade their lifestyle with a value rich product, and they are willing to pay the price. So this trend what we foresee would continue in the going forward as well. We are entering a festive season with a very optimized level of inventory levels.
But if I were to ask you, Atul, what segment do you see contributing more to your sales? Which ones would it be? Would it be home entertainment or would it be appliances and air solution?
As you have seen that our particularly home appliances and aircon in quarter one has grown almost 13% plus, 13.5%, whereas in home entertainment it has grown more than 20%. So we are seeing this trend after so many years where during the summer season, our home entertainment business has shown a very good business trend. So what we foresee here in going forward period also, the festival season is towards majorly on the television, microwave, dishwashers and refrigerator category. Air conditioner becomes little slow because of the non-season product during winter time, but we are confident that we can grow better than the industry average, number one. Number two, what we foresee in our books also, the home entertainment business will grow faster.
I also want to talk about Sri City capacity expansion, how that is progressing, and when is it that you expect it to start contributing meaningfully to your volumes?
If we talk about our Sri City plant capacity increase, we would, as we are already informed the street that we would be giving an outlay of 5,000 crore in a span of 4 to 5 years period, and almost 1 year has passed. And what we see is that our Shiri City factory machine installations are well on track. So we would be starting our first line of production with aircon compressor by November 2026, and immediately thereafter with aircon air conditioners. And after that would be washing machine and refrigerator lines in the year 27 and 28. So this way we would be doubling our capacities and it will firstly cater to our domestic demand as we were not present in South earlier. And side by side, it will expand us to add on our exports geographies also. And our quantum of exports currently is 6%, but we are taking it to maybe nearest to double digit in a going 1 or 2 years period. So that is our plan of for Shri City plant. Initially, when we start aircon compressor, we would become more 100% captive usage, but we would have a capacity also. We will see that time the situation of demand and supply, and if required, we can sell off to other players also.
Sanjay, let me come to you with regard. Sorry, let me come to you, Sanjay, with regard to exports. Curious to know, first off, is this kind of base that you've created for exports? Can the kind of clip that you've grown at continue? That's the first piece. Second piece, you've suggested that margins in exports are better than domestic. I'm trying to understand how much better. Is it meaningfully better, and is the opportunity far larger than what you're currently covering?
Currently, our export is amounting to around $150 million. And it's, as Atul mentioned, it is 6 to 7% of our total revenue. And we are committed to increases every year 2 to 3%. And we will make it in double digit contribution very soon. Currently, if you see, when we did our IPO, we were doing export to roughly around 45 countries. Now it has increased to 66 countries. So every time, and when the Sri City plant will be operational, we will meaningfully increase our export. We'll add newer product categories in export portfolio as well as newer geographies also. Um Talking about uh, margins, these are slightly better. I will not say these are very higher than domestic demand, but as our volumes will increase, the operating leverage will come. The best part is LG has a very high dominant share of the business in the domestic market. So this domestic market will complement the cost of the fixed cost burden on our profitability. And as we'll expand our export, the profit margins will definitely increase.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sanjay, as well as Atul, for joining us, giving us that perspective. We'll let you go.
Thank you.